I'd like to introduce you to the people standing next to me. People standing next to me are Yidden that are Moisa Nefesh every Thursday night to make sure that we have a Chon L'Shabbos. These are Yidden that come and they sing and they play and they set up. And at the helm of them, he's going to be upset for me saying it, is Aryeh Haller, for making sure that it's a Chon L'Shabbos. I want to also thank Heshi Deutsch for making sure that no matter what, Chon L'Shabbos goes on. I'd like to, of course, thank Yaakov Miller, Ezra Leo, Ellie Dax, beautiful vocals, of course, it's a tremendous koyach. Simi Zuckerberg on the flute, who adds the flavor. Yona Greenblatt, who tries to stay in the background always, but make sure that the sound is beautiful. Ezra Leo moved to Muncie, but his message to me is, Rebbe, I'm going to be back in the summer, I could play Achana. That's fire. Yaakov Miller made Aliyah to Eretz Yisrael, but every week he schlepped with Aryeh, this sound system, for hours today to make sure, and they don't charge us, we want to make sure that the yeshiva is running okay. The people that donate with the checkbook and the people that donate with their lives. And the people stand next to me donate with their lives to make sure our Shabbos is different. But I want to invite the band, I want to invite the dais to walk through a day in the life of my father Zatzal. I stood down here and not up there because my father Zatzal sat in the back of the Beis Medrash. And he said he's one of the people. My father Zatzal was a man who finished Shas Be'iyun at 24 years old. He didn't just finish it, he knew it. Gemara, Shitoisus, Rishonim, Achroinim. Tshuvas Reb Kevega by heart. Evan Ozel by heart. Rambam, Shulchan Aruch, Tur, Navi. Navi, can you imagine knowing Navi about that? That was the house I grew up in. But more than anything else, Chevra, I grew up in a household where Shabbos was the sweetest thing in the world. Shabbos was the sweetest thing in the world. Friday afternoon, in my house, growing up, nothing was going on. There was nobody running around. There was no shopping. The house was quiet. People took naps. As Shabbos was coming, the table was set. As I say it, I remember the kitchen table had a white tablecloth. It was warm. It smelled of kugel. And there was nothing going on Friday afternoon. My father never once told me or my brother, so Gesundheit, Reb Shneur. Reb Shneur is hiding out. He's supposed to be sitting on the dais at the front. He's hiding out over here. Achi Agadol. He never once told us in shul, look inside. He never once told me, new, how come you're not learning? My father Zatzal taught us by example. My father Zatzal taught us by love. I have a siddur here. I brought along the siddur. I was zeicher to get the siddur as a Yerusha from my father Zatzal. This siddur was the siddur. Is Reb Shneur? Is Reb Shneur standing behind you? Reb Shneur? Remember the siddur, Reb Shneur? This siddur sat on top of my father's challah cover every Friday night. You could look at it after you want. It's an old siddur. Take a look. It's a very old siddur. Very, very old. It's torn. There's only a couple of pages used. This whole siddur. These are the pages that are used. Kiddush Friday night. The Tata Zatzal had a siddur for Kiddush on Friday night. There's wine stains. The pages are used. The entire rest of the siddur is new. This was his Friday night Kiddush siddur. Could you imagine growing up, seeing a man having an entire siddur because he loved Kiddush so much? Saying Kiddush by him wasn't a chore. Friday night wasn't, I have to do Friday night. People think I'm crazy when I say over that a Suda in my house Friday night was hours long. Imagine hours long. We didn't talk sports. We didn't talk politics. You're going to think, oh, it was a Rebbe Suda. It was a Suda of just enjoying Shabbos. It was a Shabbos Tika Suda. You want to know why we have a Chanukah Shabbos in Yeshiva Torah Shimon? It's nothing to do with me. It's the schus of the namesake of the yeshiva. I have another siddur that I brought along. Heshi asked me before my speech if I wrote notes. I said, yeah. But I put the notes away. Tonight I'm talking to you from my heart. I'm talking down here, I want to talk to you from my heart. I want you to understand what the shovish of the Yeshiva Torah Shimon is. I want the world to understand it. I want the world to understand who Reb Shimon Groner was. Reb Shimon Groner Zatzal was a man who lived Hashem. He didn't cut corners, but he didn't force you to do it. Never forced you to do it. Imagine the sweetness of Yiddishkeit. Avrami, can you imagine the sweetness of Yiddishkeit? Can you imagine how sweet Yiddishkeit is? Don't talk during the speech, not because you have to listen to me, because the neshama needs to hear it. I don't care if you talk to my speeches, you know that. I love when you talk during my speeches. But tonight, don't talk. Tonight, let your neshama just soar. Avi, tonight, let your neshama soar. I'll ask one big mechila after from everyone. Or not. Tonight, let your neshama soar and connect to a yid who this yeshiva is in his schus. A yeshiva that allows every yid to walk in no matter what level Yiddishkeit you're on. It's so real, our yeshiva. Our yeshiva is so real that certain people need to run away because it can't be so real. Certain people can't handle the realness. Not in a bad way. It's churning inside. Realness churns inside you. When you connect to your neshama, you get real. It turns inside you. Come one Thursday night, Chevra. Watch my boys sing Fadir. Come one Thursday night and get uncomfortable. and blame it because they're not your age. And then see some older people sitting and singing Fadir because their neshama could be real. I'm not giving you Musar. I'm telling you, Yiddishkeit is real. The Tata Zachor and Levracha said, don't do anything that's not real. Don't fake Yiddishkeit. Serve Hashem on your level. He bought me a siddur. He went to Eretz Yisrael. He used to come back with prizes for us. And he made it so exciting for us to get a sefer. We got a siddur from Eretz Yisrael, Reb Shneir. Remember the siddur? Myself and my brother got the siddur. Avrami, don't miss a word of this. Myself, I love you. Myself and my brother got the siddur. I'm going to give you a faher after. I cannot tell Reb Joey I'm going to give him a faher, but I'm going to give Reb Joey. He's taking notes. Reb Joey's taking notes. Myself and my brother got the siddur of Joey. See the siddur? Rabbi Brickman, you remember when he came back? Rabbi Brickman is my shogaz, and he remembers the siddur. He goes through the siddur and he leaves through it and he says, it doesn't have ka'ech soif in here. I thought it had ka'ech soif. Ka'ech soif noyam Shabbos. I desire the sweetness of Shabbos. Hatzal me'achrai lifresh min Shabbos. It doesn't have it in the siddur. It's your heritage. How could you not desire? The Tata Zechron Levracha took out a pen on Motzei Shabbos. And the Tata Zechron Levracha wrote by hand the words of Echsoif Noyam Shabbos in two Siddurim, mine and my brother's. He didn't tell us sing it. He didn't say you better sing it. He did this. In Yeshiva Torah Shimon every Friday night, my neshama wants to sing Echsoif. Because the Tata Zechron Levracha planted the seeds. Rabbi Yisai, men and women. We're all fathers. Mr. Shem, those that are not, I give you a bracha from the bottom of my heart. You should become at the right time. Zer Shakayama, healthy children, nachas. But you want your children to stand here at this podium one day and say, you know what my father taught me? You know what my mother taught me? To love, to accept, to be real, to not just be something fake, to not run around looking where my vibe is going to be. Look where your neshama is going to be. Look where your neshama is going to take you. Be tolerant of the guy next to you, even if he's not the same as you. Be tolerant of the guy next to you, even if he's not your age. Love. See with an iron tov. I want you to sing one or two nigunim with me. We want to sing one or two Shabbos nigunim that we sing on Thursday nights. I invite Heshi, I invite the boys, and I invite all of you. Sing it once. Even if you're on a table that's on the outside, sing it once. And I encourage you, pull up on Thursday night. Come back. Don't let your neshama schlep you away. Don't let your neshama put you to a place where they let you be not real. Go find your neshama and have your children stand up one day and say, my parents taught me to be real. Serve the Eibishter. Serve the Eibishter because you love the Eibishter, not because you're afraid of anybody else or what anybody else is going to say. I love you all. Thank you for coming tonight. It means the world to me. And join us in a couple of songs. So Kav Rachan L'Shabbat. Oh, everybody stand up and make a big circle around the room. Make a one big circle around the room. Yosef, help to make a big circle. No, Yam Shabbos. get the oil together.